by now. You're supposed to take Shahada by now.
Shahada?
Yeah, you're supposed to take Shahada by now and follow Jesus. Come to Jesus, right path. Right path. I went there now to go and pray now. Every Muslim, all of us met there. We pray together. We are not from the same place. We don't know each other. All of us pray together as a Muslim. That's enough. It's a sign for you.
Have you ever studied history?
Which history? History of what?
No, because do you know about the historical writings of heathens about Jesus? Have you read about them?
Hidden about Jesus.
Yeah.
What is hidden about him?
No, because there's like one of them is like what's his name? Pliny the Younger. Do you ever heard of him? What's his name?
The teaching we have to is what the teachers taught people about oneness of God, worship God alone. I'm not God. That's what we have to. Not history. We find what Jesus was teaching: one God, worship God, don't worship any other thing beside God. It's there. That's what we have to. Hello, sir.
Where is our friend? He's with Al-Mahdi.
Al-Mahdi. I don't come every Sunday.
Okay, have you heard of Josephus?
But forget about Josephus. What is in your book is what I'm quoting to you, that God is one, worship God alone. It's there.
Yeah, but do you know of any historian who wrote about Muhammad?
Forget about Historia. Some people spoke about Muhammad on the website, the most greatest man that ever lived on earth, Prophet Muhammad #1. They were not Muslim.
Yeah,
Christian.
But the problem is, if Muhammad doesn't exist, then that means you're the one in the fire.
Sorry?
If Muhammad doesn't exist after all of this, you're the one who's in the fire.
So how am I going to be in the fire when Jesus said God is one? I should worship God alone. I find in the Quran that worship God alone. How am I going to be in the fire?
Yeah, but is there anyone from the time, the 8th century and the 7th century, who wrote about Muhammad?
7th century and his century that wrote about Muhammad.
No, 7th century.
What do you want to bring out of this? The message is the same.
Yeah, but it's
bring the message in the Quran that said God is not what Jesus says and Moses said.
No, but remember, if Muhammad doesn't exist, then you're wasting your time.
Muhammad doesn't exist and he's got the Quran. The only revelation all over the world that are unique, that cannot be changed, and it doesn't exist. You need to go and sit down and start thinking about it. One Quran that was given to Muhammad alone, it remained the same 1,400 years ago. It can never be changed. It remained the same.
And in how many ways was it revealed?
Sorry?
In how many ways was it revealed?
How many ways?
Yeah.
Forget about the ways. It's still unique. Go and carry the whole Arabic text of the Quran all over the world. Remain the same, no change.
Right.
The same. They will recite the same thing all over the world.
Right. And you've heard
That's what we're saying to you. Your Bible, you got Gay Bible. Have you seen Gay Bible? Gay Bible. Queen James Bible. You have it.
This is running from your Quran. So
I'm not running from the Quran. Even the set of unbelievers like you, they believe that the Quran is unique, not to compare with it. As God says in the Quran chapter 2, verse 23 and 24, if you have a doubt concerning what was given to Muhammad, produce a verses like unto it. God said you will never be able, and call your supporters with it. Produce another verse that is going to be like the Quran. You will never be able to do it. If you cannot, Michael, God said fear the fire. With the fuel, it's going to be men and stone.
Okay. You heard of the Byzantines?
Don't say you don't believe in the Bible. Do you believe in the Bible?
Huh?
Do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah, what's written in it?
Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, but why do you ask me any questions about
If you believe in the Bible, is a belief. What Jesus says in the Bible is a belief for the Muslims.
Yeah,
Not you.
But you avoid examining Islam.
You are saying something rubbish. Those people were standing with you for about an hour discussing rubbish. What does not heed anything. Saying, okay, tomorrow. No, I'm not saying rubbish. I say you are discussing something that you are discussing something that is not. What do you want to bring out of the sunset? What do you want to bring out of that? Can you know what the sun is going to be set? Look at your window tomorrow. When the sun is going to set, look at where it's going to set. Can you see it? Can you see when it's going to disappear? When the sun is going to disappear, can you see it?
Yeah, but this is the thing.
You might think that it disappear here, yeah, but you won't know where it's going to set. Yeah, this is one thing. You won't know.
Right, but this is a disagreement between scholars.
There's an agreement between scholars, but the Quran said the same thing all over the world. The one you say, they have sect in Islam, Ahmadiyya, Shia, go and tell their Quran is the same as the Quran I'm having. No change. Why can't they change their home? Why can't they change their home Quran? Why can't they change their own verses of the Quran? The Shia and all the sect, the rest of the sect, why can't they change their own Quran? They cannot change its program. They can't change it.
Yeah, so that's why I have to keep saying the muddy screen.
When they have their sect, they call themselves sect in Islam. Do they change their Quran? They cannot change it. Allah programmed the Quran. They cannot change it.
Right, but here's an interesting question to you. Remember, I don't know if I said it to you, but you know the Bible, we've got there's the two main manuscripts are the Codex Sinaiticus and the Codex Vaticanus. You ever heard of them?
No, I don't know that.
All right, yeah, they're two manuscripts from I think the 4th and 5th century, something like that. But here's the thing. They believed what was written so much that they actually went to the trouble of producing those manuscripts.
We find in the Bible that God is one. If it's not there,
I know,
we can't find. Michael, we can't find Trinity in the Bible. It's not written there. We found only one God in the Bible. We find that worship God alone. Old Testament and the New Testament, worship God alone. We find it there. We find it that Jesus said, "I am a prophet" in the Bible, and the Quran confirmed that Jesus was a prophet. What else do we need?
No, that's fine. But if those Christians had those manuscripts and they preserved them,
preserve what?
No, those manuscripts. Why couldn't the Muslims preserve Uthman's manuscripts?
Okay. Let me come and tell you about Uthman. You mentioned Uthman there. I'll bring the book for you. You will read what happened about Uthman. When Uthman came to the power, when he came to power, he was third caliph. When Umar died, then Udeva came to him. One of the companions of the Prophet came to Uthman. The people who wrote the Quran they started reciting the Quran different ways, and they write it different ways. And Uthman called Hafsa, the wife of the Prophet. He got the one that was produced at the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq.
Yeah.
One Quran they produced. They compiled it together, they joined it together. They got one. Then Umar was using it. When Umar was about to pass away, Umar gave it to his daughter, the wife of the Prophet. Then when Uthman came, Uthman now said, when Udeva came to him, that he should produce more Quran. He should produce more.
Yeah.
Then he called Hafsa, the wife of the Prophet, radiallahu anha. He called Hafsa to bring the copy which Umar, his father, gave to her. And they produced more copy to send it to all the governors.
Yeah.
And Uthman now said, all those ones they write in part, they should go and burn them. Finish. It's one Quran they produce more. I'll bring a book for you, history. I'll bring it for you, you read it.
Yes, I'm just asking, so where is the copy of Hafsa's Quran?
No, it's only one. The only one that was produced at the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq was the one that was given to Umar. Umar gave it to Hafsa, the wife of the Prophet.
Yes,
and that one was the one Uthman collected it from Hafsa and produced more copies and sent it to the governor of the governors.
Right, so where are all these Qurans? Where are they?
Which one?
These ones which are produced.
It's the one we have today.
No, the actual manuscript.
It's the same one we still have today.
No, the actual manuscript text. Because remember, that's why I told you about the Codex.
Which one?
See, no, but we've got the Codex Sinaiticus, the Codex Vaticanus.
If you go to China, you go to India, every part of the world you go, the Quran you find in London will be the same thing you're going to find all over the world. It's the same thing.
All right.
Same Quran.
Have you ever heard of the Sana manuscript?
Sorry?
Sana manuscript.
Forget about all this. I'm talking about the greatest book, Kings of all book, the glorious Quran.
That's what it is. It's the Quran.
I'm talking about glorious of all books.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So the Quran you find here will be the same thing you're going to find all over the world. When they are reciting the Quran, they memorize. The Quran is memorized. Even the history of the Quran started in the Bible. Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31 to 33 is there. Where they say a book is coming which is going to be written in the heart of people. It will never be corrupted, like the one they first said.
Right, so this Sana manuscript, is the Arabic in it identical to the Arabic you got?
I said Islam, you're wasting your time. All this story you are making cannot help you. All this story cannot help you. Look at this brother, we never met before. We meet for the first time. He's my brother in Islam. We want to pray now, we go together, we go and pray together.
Right, but is my question serious or is it a joke?
Which one?
The question I'm asking.
To my understanding, the Sana manuscript fits within the Codex of Uthman. However, using UV lights underneath, it shows a different reading.
Yeah, I've got the pictures of both of them. Yeah.
And what they're saying is, as you know, there's hadiths that Ibn Mas'ud, Ibn Ka'ab, and some other companions had different readings.
Because it was revealed, the Quran was even 7 dialects of Arabs. 7 dialects of Arabs.
That's why I asked.
So they're thinking this UV underneath copy that was supplanted by the Uthmanic, they think it's a companion reading.
Yeah. Different dialects.
Yeah, no, but the reason why I brought it up is that if the Christians believed what they had so much that they preserved the Codex Sinaiticus, the Vaticanus,
Yeah.
and if the Muslims believed what they had so much, why didn't they preserve the Hafsa's Quran and Usman's copy?
You know why? The difference between us is this. The Prophet talked about it. The word Quran means to.
Recite.
For us, primarily, it's an oral tradition. Primarily, if you were to burn every single copy of the Quran right now, the memorizers of the Quran could go to someone who can write and verbally recite the entirety of the Quran in Hafs, in Warsh, in all the 10 qira'at, and we can rewrite them all.
Jazakumullah
I'll ask
khairan.
you a question. If we burn every single Bible,
Israelites will return to take down Islam.